I just hope it doesn't die. Hello everyone, it's me, Kira, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about my new Traveler's Notebook. I got the Traveler's Notebook from Reccolections in Micheals, and I got the pink one, the one that everybody gets because, let's face it, it's the prettiest one. So the reason I got this is because I didn't want to be carrying around my bullet journal because it's big, it's heavy, and it's got lots of stuff that distracts me when I should be doing errands. So instead of carrying this around, I'm going to be carrying this around, which is why I got the A6 size. They had the A5 size, but it's just, it would be the same problem. So I went with the A6. And the inserts, let's move you over here. The inserts that I got for this one are the mermaid ones. We got the holographic mermaid one. I loved it just because it was hollow. It's got this one that's got the blank pages. The mermaid one has dotted pages. And then we have this one, which has like a monthly thing. I really wish that it didn't come with this one. I wish it had two of these, but they all had the same thing. They had just these three options. You just had these three. You had the dotted, the blank, and the planner. And I don't think I'm going to be using this one because I don't really need to have dates and stuff. That's what I got my journal for. So this one I will very likely be just tossing it. Just leave it over there. It doesn't need to exist. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be setting up, this one doesn't, I'm going to be setting up this one with a to-do list and a tiny little grocery list, which I'm going to be making out of this little piece of paper, which I got out of this book that I've had for a million years. Okay, so these and these. Let's talk a little bit more about the notebook before we go forward. So the notebook cover itself is like a plastic faux leather. It's smooth and it's shiny, and then it has this like painted rubber or something on the edges. On the inside you have this pen loop that does not easily fit the pens that I planned on using, so I probably have to buy another pen. Then we have a pocket, and we have a folder and a single elastic band. Yep, one elastic band. So I mean, it's nothing all that complicated. If you've seen these, you know what it is. I mean, it was $10 at Micheals. The inserts were $6 or $7 at Micheals. So altogether it was less than $20. And the reason that I decided to go with this instead of buying something from Chick Sparrow or Foxy Fix or anything like that was because I wanted to get to know the Traveler's Notebook system before I actually spent that kind of money, because this was less than $20. It's a good beginner's Traveler's Notebook, I think. I will be doing another video about this in a month to let you know how it's holding up and how I'm going with it. So enough of this, let's move on to setting up our to-do list. Put our little grocery list up there. let's get our holographic pink pencil case. And we're gonna get out our tools, our pre-picked out tools. And let's start drawing. And there we go. We have our first, our cover page for the to-do list book. So basically in this book, I'm going to be keeping lists of things that I have to do when I go out on errands, things I have to buy, generally things that need to get done when I leave the house. That's going to go in here. So let's move on to this the grocery list. I'm gonna put these guys back where they belong. Don't need them for now. Oh, maybe I'm gonna take out the colors I want. I want the green and the blue because I'm gonna be drawing a little lettuce and a little milk. So that's good enough, I guess. There we go. There's our little lettuce and our little milk. So we're going to just lightly color that. I mean, I don't really need to color it. I just kind of want to. Ooh. How do you spell grocery? Grocery. There we go. Here's our grocery list. We're going to stick it right here with a little diamond-shaped paper clip. There, nice and pretty. And this will go in here along with this. This that does not have a front. So I don't have extra elastic. I'm going to see about purchasing at least some rubber bands, but for now we just have this pink, and you know what, I'm going to use the other one. This one seems gentler. This is a pink and purple hair tie. This is probably a very bad idea, but these are the choices we have made, and we are adults and we're allowed to make our own decisions. So let's open it up in the middle, cover up the hollow, put a little CD emoji if you're a holosexual. I want to know how many of our interests overlap. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we're not keeping that on for very much longer. So, open up in the middle, put it on in there, go, and voila. It's very thin. Let's clean up a little bit. So I'm going to be ditching this guy completely, so I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I don't want to use it. So we just have our dotted notebook and our blank notebook. I'm going to probably be using this for lettering practice when I'm out about on the town getting things done. And I think that I pretty much got everything. I want to also be using this. A thing I also want to use this for is as a wallet and a phone case. I'm currently using my phone to record because my camera is ass. Like, honestly, this camera, I got it for free. My dad won it in like a work something or other, and so he gave it to me because he wasn't going to use it. But this is the second time I've recorded this video, because the first time I recorded this video was with this camera, and the image was just so blown out that I could not see anything, and it just frustrated me to no end. So I'm hoping to get a new camera soon, and that's just how it is. But this here is a card holder that I got out of an old wallet that I'm not using. It's broken a little bit, but it fits perfectly. I mean, look, slide it in there, and voila, you got a card holder. Since I'm going to be using this as a wallet, I'm going to be putting my ID in here, a picture of my husband, and just some things that I have to keep on me at all times. That is going to be that. I want to see if I can make like a little coin purse to add here on the back, and then my phone is going to be here on the front. So that's the way that is going to be used, and that's pretty much all I have to talk to you about when it comes to this. I'm really hoping that I like using this and I actually do use it well, because I really want to be able to have at least a little bit of this with me. If at any moment in time I decide to add more into this, I'll be sure to update you guys on it. But for now, I think just a to-do list is pretty much all that I can take. If I can, I'm going to see about buying more inserts for it so that I can put more things into it. At least another 2 books and proper rubber bands. I might switch the one that I have on here because it's too tight and it's scaring me. So I'm going to see if when I go out to Office Depot, if I can find some long rubber bands to put on here. I also want to fill it up a little bit more with paper clips, make it look cute and pretty, and just things like that. But for now, I just want it to be functional. Yeah, that's it. I don't don't have all that much to say about it. I talked a lot more in the other video, but I'm seeing that some things weren't as important as I thought. So I'll be sure to update you guys on how this is working out, how it holds up. What I'm really curious about is this rubber here on the edges, because I've had some things with this rubber edge, and it just starts to come off when you take it in and out of your purse. So I'll let you know. Next month I'm going to be updating you guys on its condition and on whether or not it's working for me, and if it is, then that will be amazing. And I highly recommend you buy one of these if you can. They're not expensive, and if you really want to get into traveler's notebooks, it's a good first step so that you can see if it's something that you can keep up with and you can really use. Because even though I really wanted a more expensive one, I didn't want to spend money and then regret it because I didn't use it. So like, that's my stance on it. So thank you so much for watching. I will be updating you. I will be telling you how things are working, and I will come back at the end of the month with a plan with me for April. So you can look forward to that. I'll very likely be using my phone again, because I think this camera is only good for during the day and only for vlogging. But thank you so much for watching. This has been JBCBlank, and I'll see you at the end of the month.